Here we go. I never said Brisbane are going to lose to Carlton. Basically, in a stream, I said that it's at the Gabba. Brisbane will steamroll Carlton and going to batter them. I said this after the Freo Port game, I think. And Mars McGee and Mr. Cat said, oh, but Brisbane haven't beaten Carlton at the Gabba since 2023. Brisbane beats Carlton. No, Carlton beat Brisbane at the Gabba in opening round 6 months ago. That means that Carlton can win at the Gabba in this finals game. And I'm just like, first of all, that was 6 months ago. Literally like half a year ago. Brisbane had a terrible start to the season. Brisbane won 14 games, 10 of those in the second half of the season after their second bye round. Think about that for a second, okay? They only won 4 games before that. They had a terrible start to the season. Carlton, they were in the 8s, they were top 4. Then they dropped away. Brisbane got 9 wins in a row. 10 wins out of 12. Completely different turnaround. If that opening round game happened in like round 20, Brisbane would have smacked them silly. So, based on form, yeah, opening round made a bit more sense. But saying they could beat Brisbane at the Gabba in the finals because they beat Brisbane at the Gabba 6 months ago when Brisbane were bad form and Carlton were on good form, I'm just like, is this guy an idiot? Carlton beat Brisbane in the opening round. It was him and it was Miles McGee as well. Just got to point this out. So it's not a guaranteed result. It's not a guaranteed result because they won in the opening round 6 months ago, when the two teams were playing differently. Because you were so confident Brisbane were going to beat them, I had to remind you of that. The Gabba is not the fortress we once fought. You see, that makes sense, but it's still stupid. He said ounce as well. That's for spelling error as you're on the list. Third time in total. Now, I thought it was, they have lost like 4 games against Carlton, Collingwood, Geelong, and GWS. Brisbane couldn't even beat a hopeless Collingwood side, and nothing to play for, and even in Brisbane's grand final heartbreak, you'd think it would cause them to beat them even more if they couldn't. Again, a lot of these things happened when they were on bad form. They won 4 games in the first half of the season. What's not clicking here? I still think Brisbane are going to win, but I think it's a bit closer than you think. So close it was. He wasn't even in the stream on Saturday. Clearly pissed about the Dogs losing. Because previous games earlier this season are at least something to go off. Are they though? Brisbane were on bad form. Carlton were on good form. Now, Carlton are on bad form. Brisbane are on good form. So why does it matter? It was 6 months ago. It's a different game now. It's a different context. You think Brisbane got 60 points up in opening round? Like, they're 2 different teams now. He used the wrong there. That's another one. Grammar error. Ridiculous. Terrible kicking cost them the game against the Giants. They kicked 4-7 in the first quarter. Even Essendon could have snuck a win in the last round against Brisbane. Brisbane is pathetic as well. The Essendon game, they already couldn't make top 4. They were already out of the top 4. They had no incentive to win that game. So why is that a parameter? They didn't even need to win that to try in that game against Essendon. But also, the Giants won fair enough because Giants did beat them in the last quarter. They were brilliant. But still, apart from that Giants point and a few things here and there, bloody stupid, Mr. Cat. Bloody stupid, my days. So it's 4 times right now. And just that's for spelling errors and for previous occasions. We're going to add another 1-5. We're going to triple it to 15. And then we're going to add another 5 to 20. And then we're going to double it to 40. I've had enough of Mr. Cats. My days, had enough flipping last year. They're just comments to reviewing team. That's fine. We don't need to put anyone on the list for this. It's just, there's just opinions, not predictions. Again, there's just discussion. No need to have anything on the list for this. Same thing here, we can just move on swiftly. Hawks' biggest AFL score ever. We beat it again against Collingwood. West Coast Eagles 2025 will be 12th to 13th. At least that's more sensible from him. That is more sensible from him. I think if you judge Freo... Oh yeah, there's obviously, there's just discussion. That's fine. You can pause and read if you wish. Nice and brief. Well, that video was months ago, mate. What are you doing? You subscribed to Uncle Ricky, Hawthorn lose by 14. Wait, 7 seconds ago, 5 days ago? You what? So he's predicting the Port Hawthorn game, so I can't put him on the list just yet. Why is this here? What on earth? Port by 20 points. Hawks by 12, Brisbane 71, Giants by 1. You got 2 wrong there, mates. Coxie, you just made the list twice. This guy is clearly trying to get on the list. I said I made 2 ladder prediction videos. One was a draft, one wasn't. The one that wasn't a draft was made in February before the season started. The one that was a draft was made in like October, months before. This guy said, oh, you made a prediction of Collingwood Brisbane making the grand final, which I did. I called the grand final. I called Collingwood winning the premiership as well on top of that. And I called Brisbane winning the flag. I got that one wrong. But I called the exact grand final, which was a brilliant prediction. Was made months before the season started, so it was also a draft prediction. This guy misses the entire point. The ladder prediction video I made, that was a draft. I specified in the video that it's not the real ladder predictor. I specified that in the video. I didn't specify when I predicted Brisbane to make the grand final and Collingwood win the premiership. I didn't predict that in the draft video. I predicted that in actual prediction videos afterwards and before. It's 2 factors. How long ago the video was, and on top of that, did I mention in the video that it's a draft or a joke? I didn't. I mentioned it was a draft in the ladder prediction video, but this is a separate video. When I said Brisbane would make the grand final against Collingwood, that was a separate video. That wasn't a draft. It was a prediction. It doesn't matter that it was a month. It's got to be months ago, and on top of that, it's got to say, oh, this is a joke or this is a draft. I didn't say that. I didn't say it's not a real prediction. So this guy is a stupid idiot. He's trying to get on the list because he's being stupid on purpose. This is clearly trolling. Because he's smart enough to know. I've even explained this to him in multiple live streams and he's still asking, so he's a stupid idiot. Let's move on. He's trying to get on the list, trying to cause me stress. I'm stressed enough by Mr. Cat and this damn thunder outside, which has stopped. Maybe it realised I'm angry. Sydney, Brisbane, Bulldogs, Port. Bulldogs grand final. Jonathan Lee, 2995. He just made the list 5 times. Imagine what I was looking back 10 years from now. Imagine people look back 10 years from now about my Richmond 9th prediction. Let's all laugh at Free for being bigger chokers than Carlton are. Port by 35. Hawthorn 150. Giants 5. Brisbane 9,000. Gussie on the list twice. Where is the second half of this video? It literally says part 1 of 3 in the title. How do you not see that? And even Meme Number agreed. He's just like, this guy, he also fell for that streak comment that Epic Indian made. He's made another stupid comment. What is with Meme Number and making stupid comments? How did he... do these two not see in the title, part 1 of 3? I've also done this in previous years. I did it last year. Part 1, part 2, part 3. It's not the first time I've done this. My days. And it was literally in the title, I said part 1 of 3. How could you not see it? Ethan and Meme Number, you're both on the list. Ethan's on it twice now, because he's on it before. And Meme Number's on the list for the first time today. 1 and 6, we're in the semi-final. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. RIP Essendon fans. I agree. Last time they won a final, their coach wasn't named Kevin Sheedy. Man hadn't walked on moon yet. It's been a long time. It's been a very, very long time. I'm going to the game tomorrow. Come on, Power. F in chat. Adelaide and 6 seem okay before the... Oh, no comment. Thank you for sharing this. Oh, you found this video. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. Brisbane, Port Adelaide last year. I'm happy to be there. I've been recording this a damn hour for flip's sake. But yeah, as I was saying, I was happy to be there. I also was at the Melbourne Collingwood game and Carlton Sydney. It was a fantastic week for me. Fantastic week. Fun fact, Adelaide have played finals in 1997, 2017. That is 40 years and they will not play finals until 2047. Adelaide exactly like West Coast Eagles, understood? West Coast Eagles, 4 premiership flags. Just have to scroll down. West Coast Eagles, 4 premiership flags. Adelaide, 2 premiership flags. Port Adelaide, 1 premiership flag. So Adelaide have more flags than Port Adelaide, and so do West Coast. So when Ethan says that Adelaide exactly like West Coast, they have both, yes, they are the same, because they have both won more premierships than Port Adelaide in the AFL. And Ethan doesn't like, he said in the chat he doesn't like Sandford, so Sandford doesn't count, according to him anyway. So, this is a bit awkward for him, because The Adelaide Crows have 2 Premiership flags, which is more than Port Adelaide's 1, and West Coast have 4. So both of these teams, by the way, this guy supports 16 teams, and the 2 teams he doesn't support are West Coast and Adelaide, and they've both won more flags than his favourite team, Port Adelaide. That's a big L for Ethan. Ethan, he just made the list. My days. 1 Premiership flag. There's only 1 more than Fremantle and Gold Coast. Just think about that for a second. My battery's running out. That is not good news.
It's almost McGee. He's the one that gets critical all the time.
I can't be asked to read that. We should be allowed to talk nonsense if the game has no meaning or is just a smashing of a game, like Melbourne vs Collingwood, which had 0 meaning in the context of the final series, or games where both teams are drunk and can't kick a single goal like Melbourne Geelong or Sydney Geelong last year. Sydney Geelong last year, as crazy as it was, I'd rather have watched it than read the chat and not watched it, so you better be careful. You could get a quarter ban, mate. 16 flags, yeah, but they were like last century, mate. That's Essendon, by the way, he's referring to. Where is your finals tips? First final is on tonight. The stupid idiots, look at this. What's this, you stupid idiot? 2,600 people watched this video. 2,600, including you. Ethan is literally there in the comment section of this video. I made the video on the 28th of August, 2024, and this guy's asking a week later, where is your finals tips? It was right there, bruv. It was there for a whole week. It was there for 8 days longer than you commented that. And you commented on the video. I'm so confused. Is this guy crazy? He's like, where's your finals tips? The first finals on tonight. I made it the week before, mate. Ethan's made a list again. That's 2 more times, actually. I've had enough. 5 times in total. That's ridiculous. I cannot find it. You watched the video and you commented on it. You comment on it. The comment's right there. The comment is right there. My days. I can't be arsed sometimes. I can't be arsed.
You just made the list. You just made the list. You just made the list! You just made the list! You just made the list!